Hey, what's going on, guys? Reborn Arc of War here, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been a few days, more like a week since I posted, but I've been working hard on getting this new commander, Reinhardt, and I did get a video from ROG a few days ago. Shout out to ROG for helping me with this. Uh, he does have a very good video of it, and well, I just got him like an hour ago. Very small. I didn't have any magazines to pop on them. Yeah, I literally had nothing at the time. So, leadership 234. And I also don't have many troops for him right now because I just got zeroed by Mr. Overkill right here. Using tier 10 and tier 11 on a level 16 arc. Then again, he decided to zero everyone around the fort. So, yeah. And still no face cam. Camera's still broken. And yeah, that's actually what happened. My camera broke a little while ago on the phone, so it doesn't work right now. Anyways, now let's start off with this video. So, Reinhardt, he has two skills aside from the obvious awakening. He's Constellation Bless and Hyperspace Armor. Now, Constellation Bless, what it does is whenever you get attacked and then get damaged, you recover damage. So you basically recover back some health. Kind of like Vega and a couple others. I do know Vega does it, and Cohen. Those are the two I know off the top of my head. There are a few other commanders out there that do this. He's not the only one. The other skill he has is Hyperspace Armor, which, to be honest, it's like any specialty armor skill. Basically, when you get damaged, you deal damage back to them. I'm trying to think of a commander that has that. No, it's not it. Trying to think. No, guys, I don't have every commander memorized off the top of my head. That's why I'm taking a minute to think about this. To be honest, I can't figure it out. Ah, here we go. Energy Armor. Kind of like Energy Armor, just a little bit better. Well, actually, a little bit lot worse. Hyperspace Armor goes up by 0.3% each level, and that's the damage. That's the reduced damage, and it also does a little bit of damage to the enemy forces as well. And that damage is also dependent on the level. So yeah, two decent skills, 30% and a 40%. Definitely needs a buff on Hyperspace Armor because it's kind of crap right now. And Constellation Bless it's okay. I believe it is about the same level as Cohen. Yeah, it's the same level. It's the same percentage, plus 0.5. So yeah, it's not that bad. But Hyperspace Armor could use some work. Now, I'm gonna go pull up the replay I have. I didn't pull this up beforehand because I didn't plan this video out very well. I know I'm an idiot. Don't judge me. There we go. There we go. Now, ROG did go through everything beforehand. He actually did go through all the commander stats, which is very nice. So he does have one. It's 612 leadership. Not the biggest, but it's still a good one. And he's doing his normal stuff during this, so yeah. But here is his replay. Let me go through it. He's using tier 10 infantry. Going in proxy skills. It's pretty good. It does go through some of the skills in it. So he does have he did proc Constellation Armor and Constellation Bless and Hyperspace Armor. Here we go. Here's another Constellation Bless right here. And obviously, even though he has 3 tier 10, it's going to take out all the tier 6 because it's only tier 6. And if you look, there goes the Hyperspace Armor right there, dealing damage back to the opponent. And that's hit or miss. There's a heat-seeking missile proc. It does damage, and that damage gets healed right there. That's what Constellation Bless does. So, overall, it's not a bad commander. And this video does go on because he gave me a bullet ghost cannon replay, and it was a pretty decent bullet hit. Anyways, so I have been checking him out a little bit because it's not powerful enough yet to beat a monster, because it's only got the capacity for 11 tier 2 airships. Not very big at all. We're just gonna go in right here because I checked to see which one of the explore levels I could do, and this one was a good one. I can actually get a full few out of this, and yeah, shows off everything. So there we go, proc and Constellation Bless. You get immunity field, and I get plus 15 health. You did about 200 damage. I believe. No, it's a couple thousand. No, 200. My bad. Hyperspace Armor back there. Hyperspace Armor was there. Damage was dealt. I didn't cover it though, because I didn't notice it. But yeah. So it's damage back and forth for a little bit. You can see the Constellation Bless procking right there. There you go. You can see the Hyperspace Armor hit right there. And now it's not going to do any damage because I'm only using tier 2 airship and a very small amount. So it's not doing anything yet. Yeah, so this replay goes through. I go through it. I don't lose any troops. My troops don't have that much HP on them. And the armor, my gear does not give them much of a buff. For HP, it only gives 117, which is not very high. And that means my Constellation Bless is actually doing something. It's not just sitting there in the background lollygagging or anything. It's actually doing things, which is good. But yeah, so that's Reinhardt. And he's a decent commander. He could use some buffs on Hyperspace Armor. Other than that, I think his main purpose, once Hyperspace Armor gets bigger and gets that buff, my guess is what he's meant to be used for is tier 12. Because the tier 12 Hyperspace, whatever it's called ability, I forget the name of it, after you do your initial damage, if you don't finish off that enemy slot, you deal extra damage. And if that doesn't finish off the enemy slot, they attack again. And if they hit, and you have Hyperspace Armor procs, you'll deal extra damage back to them, which takes them down even faster. And that's my guess for what Hyperspace Armor and Reinhardt is meant to be used for. And kind of pointed out with the tier 12 airship right there, sitting right on top, and this tier 11 airship right here, Constellation Bless. My guess is this is meant to counter Hyperspace Armor. So what I'm thinking here is Reinhardt is meant to be a counter for himself. He's a tier suppression unit, he's a tier suppression commander for tier 12 airship, for tier 12. But he's also a counter to his own abilities. And he's a counter right here, this one, he's a counter to tier 12 overall. Doesn't just have to be Reinhardt right here. This is just tier 12's ability that it's countering. So, all in all, it seems like Reinhardt is actually a tier 12 counter. And also a tier suppression commander for tier 12 at the same time. And that's my guess. We'll see how it goes out in the future. And I might go over him again when all is revealed through Galactic and such. But for now, I'm going off of what I know and what the community knows. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Be sure to check out my channel. Be sure to check out the other channels in the Ark of War community. If anyone needs an invite to the line community for Ark of War, let me know, and I'll bring you up. And yeah, hope you guys have all enjoyed. Peace.